Hi, this is Nikki. I'll just show you this little project I finished. It's a little junk journal. It's 6 by 6, and I used the 7 Gypsies book covers. They were pretty much this colour. I've distressed them a little bit. I've Mod Podged them, and I've also distressed the edges a little bit. On the back here I put a butterfly that I cut out of a sheet, and on the front I've got, this was a card that I saw in a shop, so I bought it, distressed the edges, put on some of the trim, their Recollections trim, a piece of Recollections Hessian there on the back that I've stuck on, and a little coffee dyed doily. This was a Prima flower, I think it was. I've had it ages. And I've just put, I think that's an Anna Griffin Brad. I've just put in the middle there just to finish it off. I think it looks quite cute. I used my cinch to do holes in it. So I say it's a 6 by 6, but I did 4 inches of holes, and then used some of the We Are Memory Keepers wires to put that in to actually bind it. Oh, and then I also covered it with Mod Podge as well, just to give it, as I said, some durability. Inside I've made a little pocket with a index card, coffee dyed index card. Just stick an image on there. This is a Cavallini stickers, and then I've made a couple of journaling spots. This was actually a ATC cover, and so I've backed it with some coffee dyed paper. And this, I think I might have been sent that in a swap, but I thought it was quite pretty. It's sort of a gardening, nature themed little junk journal. This is a piece of note paper. This was a bit from one of those craft notepads. This was an envelope I received in a swap, and I've just put in there a journaling spot that's garden themed. They're all like packets of garden seeds with different images on the front. Another coffee dyed index card, and I've just put a K&Co little journaling spot on the corner. It's from a gardening journal. This again I was sent in a swap. I think it was an envelope originally, and they've cut the cover off it. Another bit more here from a journaling, a gardening journal, sorry, and I folded it over so you've got the extra bit. And here I've just stuck down one of the is it Prima romance novel, one of the cut parts from that. And on the back there's some from the gardening journal, nice pictures of some roses. This is just another mat from a set I got from QVC years ago, and I just thought it was pretty, something different to go in there. Some nice graph paper, and again I've used one of those cutter parts that's that girl watering a tree. This is a Kath Kidson writing paper, and so I folded it over this way to make a little pocket, and I put a couple of tags in. That's a Cavallini one, and that's a Prima romance novel one, and I thought it was quite pretty, nice bright flowers. This is from Paper Mania, one of their Happy Days journaling cards. This is from a different journal, and again I folded it over so that there's more room for writing or drawing. There's a die cut piece there I just put in, just to break it up. Some more coffee dyed lined paper. I've got this little tiny bit left over, so I made a little tiny pocket and just put a couple of little tags in there. And it was just so pretty. I love those little pretty roses. From a notebook, from a couple of different styles of notebook. This is a playing card that's garden themed, so I've just put that in. There's a bit of interest. From another gardening journal, and it's got the seasons of the year in, so I'll put that in. This is a a Prima journaling card, but I really like that, so I put that in just blank on the back, and just a little envelope there, one of like the coin ones, and I put in a couple of tags there which I've decorated with some of the Paper Mania paper that was left over from the page you're going to see soon, and I just tied it up with some green baker's twine, which I thought it was quite pretty, so they just go back in there. Things to do list there. This is the Paper Mania paper. I really like that. It's quite old-fashioned Victorian type images. This is from the Edwardian Diary of a Country Diary of an Edwardian Lady. That's it, isn't it? Another coffee dye tag there, and another piece of that pretty note paper. And I also got in there a couple of index cards as well. It's quite a nice big pocket. A nice piece of cream card there. One of those Prima romance novels cut aparts. That's from the A4 size. The little ones are from the 6x6 size paper. Note paper. This was just a leftover scrap from some Tilda scrapbook paper, and it was just too pretty to throw away, so I put that in. This is from a different gardening journal about you know, projects, costing out projects and things, and I made myself a nice big envelope here from some scrapbook paper and put on it this beautiful image of a bird. And inside here I've got some more index cards making notes on. Some more coffee dye paper. These again I got in a swap. It's quite nice paper. I don't know what line it's from, I'm afraid. This is another different notepad. This has got little pansies on. This was a lovely image that I really liked, really pretty, so I put that in. More note paper. More printed paper. Again, I think that might have been an envelope or the back of a card or something. This is some computer paper. Some more Prima romance novel paper. That's the 6x6. Shopping list here that came from a charity, as you can see. Another page from the Diary of an Edwardian Lady. This was a card that came in with some flowers I was sent. You know, advertising the shop that the flowers came from, and I just thought it was so pretty, and I've just covered that up at the back because it has got my name on. More writing paper, more scrapbook scraps. This is a piece of vellum here from the Lawrence Llewellyn Bowen range, and it's sort of very flowery and really pretty. So I put that in. Nice piece of green paper here. This was from, I think it might have been a notepad. More pretty pictures. The rest of that, things to do list. And then this is a pink paisley paper. This was 6x6 too. And then this was some scraps of paper. I just decorated here with some numbers from an old notepad. On the back here, I've got these big cardboard pockets, if you like. They're for storing, I think they're for storing or for posting DVDs in or CDs. So they're quite firm. So I've stuck this to the back page, decorated it with a doily and some paper and a cigarette card, and then just made that as a pocket, and it fits perfectly with some index cards, and I've just put some notes pads in there as well. And there's the back. And it's quite a nice little book if you were interested in your gardening, making notes of things, or just a general notepad really. So I was thinking of putting that in my Etsy shop if anybody's interested. If you've got any questions, please leave them at the bottom, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.